After building a $100 million company, losing it, getting it back, and starting over, restaurateur Pinky Cole said something that stopped me. Because after touching millions, after the pressure, after the success, after everything she's been through, the thing she says she wants most now is peace.
You know, for a long time, the messaging was, I'm building $1 billion company. I'm building $1 billion company. And that messaging has changed. Do I still want $1 billion company? Yes. But it's not the money that I want. It's what the money can provide. Okay? The peace that the money can provide, the freedom that the money can provide. And there's no guarantee that money can provide peace and freedom, right? But it sure can get you close. And so like, as I evolve as an entrepreneur, I'm working for the peace. You know what I'm saying? Like, I am working for the peace because I've touched $33 million. You know what I'm saying? I've touched so much money in my lifetime that eyes have not seen. So it's almost like when you get there, it's like, okay, this is it. Now I'm focused on the things that really don't cost much. Peace, freedom, being with my children, still having a successful business. But those things, having that level of peace, just taking a bubble bath with some Epsom salt. Like that to me these days is peace. And I value that more.
And when I heard that, I realized something. A lot of people are not actually chasing money. They're chasing what they hope money will finally make them feel. Safe, free, relaxed, enough. And that changes everything. Because if we're honest, most people are not trying to become rich just so they can stare at numbers in a bank account. They want the version of life they believe money will unlock. A slower morning, a paid-off bill, a quiet house, a full fridge, a beautiful trip, a nervous system that can finally stop bracing for impact. And there is absolutely nothing wrong with wanting that. Wanting more money does not make you shallow. It does not make you greedy. It does not make you too materialistic. Sometimes wanting more money simply means you are tired of surviving. Sometimes it means you are tired of the pressure, tired of the unpredictability, tired of feeling like one unexpected expense could knock the wind out of your entire life. And if that is you, I want to say this clearly. You are not wrong for wanting wealth. But if you believe money by itself will automatically create peace, you may spend your whole life chasing a feeling that never fully arrives. Here's the through line that connects the dots. A lot of us don't realize we are not actually chasing money. We are actually chasing relief, safety, rest, freedom, emotional peace. Money just became the symbol we attach to all of it. So we say, if I can just make more, then I'll calm down, then I'll feel secure, then I'll stop worrying, then I'll finally feel okay. But if your mind is still living in lack, if your body is still living in fear, if your nervous system still believes there is never enough, then more money will not automatically create more peace. It may create more access, more options, more comfort, more support. But peace? No. That is because peace is something you have to build a relationship with. And if you do not build a relationship with peace now, you can accidentally drag your chaos into every tax bracket. That's why some people can make more than they ever imagined and still wake up with a tight chest, still feel behind, still feel one step away from losing everything, still feel like they can't enjoy what they've built. That is not because money is bad. It's because money cannot do the inner work for you. And this is where Pinky's perspective is so powerful. Because what she said wasn't anti-money. She didn't say, I don't want success anymore. She didn't say, I don't care about building. She didn't say, money doesn't matter. What she said was more mature than that. She said, now I know what I actually want from it. And that is a completely different conversation. Because once you understand what you really want from money, you stop worshiping the money itself. You start using it more intentionally. You stop treating wealth like a finish line, and you start treating it like a tool. A tool to support your life, a tool to buy back your time, a tool to reduce unnecessary stress, a tool to create options, a tool to support your family, a tool to help you breathe deeper, a tool to create a life that actually feels good to live. That is a very different energy from, I need more, or I'll never be enough. And that distinction matters, because one of those energies builds a life. The other builds a hamster wheel. If this is resonating with you so far, Tap the like button to help this message reach someone else who might need it too. This challenge can feel doubly hard for women. A lot of women are exhausted because they are not just trying to make money. They are trying to make money fast enough to outrun fear. And that pressure changes everything. It makes your goals feel heavier. It makes your dreams feel urgent in a painful way. It makes every setback feel personal. It makes rest feel irresponsible. And over time, you can start unconsciously believing, once I get there, then I can calm down. But there keeps moving, because when peace is always postponed, your life starts to feel like one long emotional payment plan. And that is not the kind of wealth you want for yourself. You do not want to finally reach the income goal and still not know how to sit still. You do not want to hit the milestone and still feel emotionally unavailable to your own life. You do not want to build success that looks beautiful from the outside, but internally still feels like pressure, vigilance, and never enough. That is not the goal. That has never been the goal. This is why it's crucial to believe being paid and peaceful is a real thing, not because you stop desiring money, not because you shrink your dreams, not because you tell yourself, I shouldn't want nice things. Absolutely not. You are allowed to want overflow. You are allowed to want luxury. You are allowed to want financial ease. You are allowed to want your bills paid in full, your savings stacked, your travel booked, your home beautiful, and your life supported. But the invitation is this: do not build your entire emotional life around the next dollar. Create peace now, not fake peace, not denial, not pretending everything is fine. I mean real peace, the kind that sounds like slowing your thoughts down, choosing softer internal language, learning to feel safe in the present moment, learning how to remain emotionally steady even during moments of financial hardship, defining what enough means for you, deciding what kind of life you are actually building toward. Because if you create peace in your mind first, then the money you build has somewhere meaningful to go. Now it is not just accumulating. Now it is supporting a vision. Now it is funding a life. Now it is helping you become the woman you actually want to be. And that is different. That is transformation. That is wealth with intention. That is what you truly want for yourself. So if you have been telling yourself, I just need more money and then I'll finally feel okay, I want you to lovingly question that today. Not because more money wouldn't help. Sometimes it absolutely would. But because your peace cannot always be waiting on a number, start asking yourself instead, what do I believe money will give me? What does my ideal peaceful life actually look like? What kind of woman am I becoming while I build? Because the goal is not just to become wealthy. The goal is to become a woman who knows how to hold wealth well, a woman who knows how to receive, how to rest, how to enjoy, how to feel safe with more, how to build without abandoning herself in the process. You do not have to choose between peace and prosperity, but you do need to stop making money your emotional savior. Let money be the tool. Let peace be the vision, and let your life become the proof that you can be both, paid and peaceful. With that, let me invite you to pause here for a moment. Take a moment to sit with what you've just learned. Comment what stood out to you. What beliefs about money might be shifting inside you right now? On this channel, we explore how to improve your financial wellness and your relationship with money. If you're ready to build wealth in a way that actually feels safe, soft, and sustainable, please subscribe and stay a while. Tap the like button to let me know this helps someone so I can make more content like this. This is your reminder that you do not have to become more stressed to become more abundant. And if this video resonated with you, let me know in the comments. What are some elements you envision in your new peaceful life? What questions are on your mind? If you want to continue your journey to becoming paid and peaceful now, watch this video next.